Good morning, everybody. Today's workout is going to be more cardio and strength. You're going to need a couple of sets of dumbbells. If you have it, a fitness loop, a towel, water. We're going to get started right away. I'm going to assume that you were warmed up already. You can use any of the other videos and do like a quick 3-minute warm up, but we're going to grab one heavy weight to start. And since we are just getting started, I have 10s and 15s. I'm gonna use 110. So we're gonna just kind of get started with a weighted workout. Feet are together. You're gonna do a side, like a lateral lunge, come in and go to the other side. So notice I'm putting my hips back, my inside leg stays straight, and then I'm pressing into the outside leg. Keeping your chest up, breathing. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. So this is a good one to start out with. It gets that heart rate up and it stretches out your hips a little bit. So you don't have to go too heavy here. We're just starting out. So today's workout will be cardio and strength, meant to hit everything. And even during the strength segments, your heart rate's gonna be up. As you get a little bit warmer, you may want to go a little deeper into this, but keep your chest up. All the intervals will be about 30 to 45 seconds, some a little bit longer, depending on what we're doing. Let's do one more. Good job. Put that weight down. Give me a little out-in football run. This is a great low impact cardio exercise. You're not jumping, but it really elevates the heart rate. You're using the legs, inner and outer thigh, staying on your tippy toes. Again, this is a good one to start with because you're not jumping. You can go quick here. Stay on those toes. Keep your abs in tight. Breathe. Should be hard to hold this. 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Good job. Grab one heavy weight. Again, I'm gonna grab a 10 since I'm just getting started. Plus I'm a little sore from yesterday. I'm gonna throw in my fan. All right, we're just gonna do a squat with an overhead press. So again, squats are great. You can go as deep as you want here, but not too deep. You wanna keep your knee over your heels. So we're gonna go down, overhead press. Notice that the elbows come in. I hope you guys are loving these workouts. I try to keep it different, really challenging the body, keeping it different each time, but getting that total body workout. So keep the ideas coming. Again, this should get that heart rate up. I love variety and I love my workouts to go quick. So hopefully you're getting all that. And these are suiting your needs, keeping you on your toes. Good job, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that weight down with control. All right, another cardio exercise. This one's gonna be a mountain climber. I love mountain climbers. You're gonna come all the way down. Hands are always under your shoulders. So you're starting in a plank. Let's do the low impact first. You can just bring that knee in. You wanna make sure you're bringing the knee into the chest. And now let's give it a little run. Woo! Hands stay under your shoulders. Really pull that core in tight and pull that knee in. Breathe. Feeling those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Do a little dynamic stretch for those shoulders and for the chest. A few shoulder rolls. Good job. All right. We're gonna do a sumo with an upright row. I'm gonna grab my 10s again. You can also do this with one heavier weight. So a sumo is gonna be wide, slight toe turnout, palms are facing your legs. You're gonna squat and row. Sumo, squat, and row. From the side, chest is up. You can also go one arm at a time. Woo! Again, this is a compound exercise so that that heart rate does go up because you're working so many muscles together. Woo! Now we might repeat some of these exercises, but maybe do like a variation of them. Stay with it. By slowing it down and going a little heavier with your weights or a little deeper in your squat, that will raise the heart rate. Let's try to get 2 more in. Elbows nice and high, pull with the back. Last one, put the weights down. Woo! All right, little football run. Keep that energy up in between moves. We're doing great. We're gonna do 180-degree turns, or these are like surfers. So you're gonna be here and then here. Now, if you don't like this version, keep your hands to me. You're getting that rotation and you're doing a wide football run. But if you want, come back down, keep your chest up. You don't have to touch the floor. Pushing the hips down. Woo! Allergies are bothering me a little bit today, so I'm sniffling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, march it out. Woo! All right. Next exercise is gonna be a deadlift to a squat. I'm gonna grab my 10s again. So from the side, you're gonna do a deadlift, weights up, squat. Deadlift, squat. Deadlift, squat. Hinge at the hip, bring the weights up to your shoulders for the squat. Woo! Press into your heels. Make sure you're hinging at the hip. Notice my feet are a little wider to set up for the squat. Abs are tight. Woo! Breathe. Make sure the weights challenge you. Last set. Good job. Take that weight down. Keep one weight in your hand. We're gonna go to skaters with weight. So you're gonna start on one leg, go over to the other side. You're holding that weight right in front of your chest. You're gonna get a little core here, a little oblique. You can go a little deeper here. You can move with this. You can take it up and back. This is, again, another low impact cardio move. To get a little more out of it, go a little wider. Push a little bit off and go a little further. Keeping that back leg up, it's like a little curtsy squat. Heart rate up. You can pick up the pace. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down. Good job. Woo. Next one's gonna be push-ups. I'm gonna do these on my knees. It's a variation. It's a push-up with a shoulder tap. So from the side, hands are always under your shoulders to protect your shoulder. You can have a little narrower or a little wider. Knees are apart. So you're gonna be a push-up, shoulder tap. Woo. Now, when you tap your shoulder, keep your hips square. Don't let your hips slide side to side. Point your hips down like headlights. Woo. Again, you're gonna feel this in the core as well as the shoulders and chest. You can really pick up the pace here. Spread those fingertips. Just a little cardio too. Feel those obliques. Your abs have to work hard to stay in position or to keep those hips in position. 3, 2, and 1. Sit back into child's pose. Give your back a little break here. Come forward, lift the heart. Keep your shoulders down. This is a great stretch, opening up the chest. Come on back, good job. Woo. Grab your tube, your loop, and put it around your ankles if you have it. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. All right. All right. We're gonna do an air jack. Here's your option. If you don't like the air jack, instead of lifting both legs up like this, and you're gonna keep your feet wide, you're gonna do one at a time. So that's why it's great to have that loop. So we're gonna go for 16, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll do another 16. So start pressing it down, arms out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, march it out. It's nice to have a little break in here. We're gonna do another 16, 4, 3, 2, here we go. 1. 8 more, 8, 4, 3, 2, march it out. Ooh, I'm gonna just fix my band. Ooh, keep the band on. Good job, get your weights. All right, keep your band on. We're gonna do a squat with a bicep curl, an overhead press, and a side leg lift. It's gonna look like this. So you squat, lift, squat, return. Other side. Do it again. Now you need to concentrate. You don't need to do these fast, especially if you have the loop. But you can totally do it without the loop. If you do have a loop, keep the tension on it. So keep your feet apart. Woo! Make sure your abs are tight when those weights go up overhead. Watch that landing. Soft landing. These get the heart rate up. Woo! Find that balance. Squeeze that outer thigh. Squeeze your glutes. Woo! Last one. Good job. Take that band off. Don't put it too far. Give me a little football run. Easy one coming at you. Air squats or squat jumps. So we're gonna touch the floor and the ceiling since we're already going in this. But if you don't like that, you're just gonna Push your hips back and really push without jumping. All right, here we go. So from the side, you're gonna hit the floor, full squat with a jump. If you don't wanna jump, just come up. So adding those arms makes it a little harder. All the way up. Soft landing. We start the jump from the floor. Abs are tight. Woo! Hips back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's like the first part of your burpee. Good job. Get that heart rate down a little bit. Woo! Good work. All right. One weight, one heavy weight. We're gonna lunge and bring it up. So this is like a diagonal wood chopper. I'm gonna get a 15. All right. We're gonna start with this left foot pointing. This back leg is up. You bring it down, up. You can also do this with a lighter weight. The heavier the weight, the higher that heart rate. That weight's a little bit in front of you when you bring it up right here. You don't want to lean back. So you're pushing into that heel. Right here, push into the heel. Keep your knee over your heel. Woo, again, this one gets the heart rate up. Breathe. Let's try 2 more. Feeling that glute. 1 more. Woo, put that weight down. Now, the leg you had down to this side, you're gonna take that same leg forward. We're gonna lunge back with this leg and bring that knee up. So that same leg is working. Now, if you don't wanna jump, tap, knee up. Tap, knee up. If you don't wanna tap all the way down, you're right here. So you're working that same leg you worked in the wood chopper. Come on. Variation. You can do any variation you want. 3, 2, 1. This leg should be burning. All right, heart rate's up, keep moving. Grab a sip of water if you need it. I do, my throat's really dry today. We're gonna grab that 15 again, or that 1 weight, and do the wood chopper on this side. Woo! All right, let me check my time. We are good. All right, so you're gonna use that other leg, that other glute and hamstring, reach, up, press down. This is my weaker side. I have a tougher time on this side. Make sure the weight stays slightly in front. Don't let that weight go behind you. Woo! Breathe. You're feeling your oblique right there. Now last week I think I did this with a 10. I'm feeling a major difference with the 15. Keep your knee over your heel. Back heel stays up on the lunge. Woo. Keep your back flat. 2 more. Last one. Good Good job. Put that weight down. That same leg that was forward is going to be right here. You're going to tap and jump it up. So from the side, you're driving the knee up. I'm going to do it slow. So you're going to go down, up. I don't recommend moving around. I was just moving so you could see it from the side. This knee stays over the heel. That's a form important point. Woo! Drive the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. When you jump that foot, you really feel it. Tap it out. Woo! Good job. Nice work. All right, another one with the weights. How we doing? All right, this one's gonna be a row and a rear delt fly. So I'm gonna grab my 10s, because my shoulders are pretty fried from yesterday. All right, I'm gonna do this one from the front. Feet apart, knees soft, pelvic tilt, palms facing each other. The weights are gonna be right in front of your thighs. Don't bring the weights together like that. You're gonna do one row, one rear fly. I'll get a little closer. Slight bend in the elbow. I'll do it from the side. Notice I'm not moving my back. Just think of it as a pull, a press, pull and press. The fly is going to be harder. So if you need, you can do this. A row, the one arm fly. A row, other arm. So pick your poison. They're both hard. Woo! Breathe. Push, come on. 4, 3, 2, let's do one more, finish it, and put those weights down with control. You never want to just throw your dumbbells. It's a good way to get hurt or maybe hit your foot or something. All right, we're gonna do a thruster. This is again a part of a burpee. So you're gonna get nice and low, hands down, burpee out and in. You can also walk. So I'll do it from the front to start. You get nice and low, elbows in front of your knees. You're gonna be here, pushing those hips down, down, in, release. I'll do it from the side, keep going. You're nice and low. Should look familiar. This is like the first or second part of a burpee. We did the squats down and up, the squat jumps, that's the other part. Use your core. A little slower, get those hips low. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Ooh. Woo. Good job. You know we're gonna put those together. Not yet though. Breathe. All right. We're gonna take it down. We're gonna do a chest fly on our back. Grab your weights. Keeping it compound. We're gonna add a variation for the core. 1 weight in each hand, roll it down. Legs up. We're gonna bring the arms down to the side. Top of the arm grazes the floor and you come back up. The elbow's fairly straight. If you wanna add a straight leg drop down, 1 leg at a time, keeping your hips down, you can do this. This also works the core. Your head is down. If you want to make it harder, Bring both legs together. Make sure your back stays flat and pressed into the mat or the carpet. I'm gonna go back to singles. It's important to know your body. So if you feel that doing a few more reps at a more challenging position is gonna hurt you and set you back, please be conservative. Again, you don't wanna get hurt. We have 4 more. 3, remember you can always do this with the legs just up without the drop. 1 more, keep your abs tight. Bring your weights in, bring them into the chest, lift your head, bend the knees, roll it up. Always want to get up and down in good form. Woo! All right. This next one is going to be a plank jack with an alternate tap. You're going to feel like a rock star. So let's get the plank jack first. So you're going to be in a plank. And all it is a jumping jack. Now keep your head level with the floor. Tap, 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 tap. So as the legs go out, the arm comes up to a shoulder tap. Now make sure your hands are under their shoulders. Woo! Told you you're gonna feel like a rock star. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. High five, those are fun. Woo, grab your tube. Nice job. We're gonna put this back around the ankles or above the ankles. Time check, good. Almost at the 30-minute mark. But that didn't include a warm-up. So if you did a warm-up before this, you're probably more at the 35. All right. Woo. Breathe. Now, I'm gonna not hold a weight. If you're not using a loop, by all means, you can hold one heavy weight for these. All right. Or you can just have your hands on your hips. Woo. We're gonna do low jumping jacks. Again, you don't have to hold a weight. You're gonna take your feet, stretch the band. You're right here. If you're holding a weight here without the loop, you can even hold it with the loop if you want. We're gonna go out and in. Out. So you're a little lower. Abs are tight. Put the heels down. Keep your feet apart. Stretch that band. Work those legs. Also feeling that core. Very hard here to move both legs for the core. Just like when we jump out and in, that's core. 8, 7, 6, pick it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We'll do another exercise while we have the band on. Pick up your weights. All right. Now it's gonna be a tricep kickback with a little tap back. So your feet are apart. You're just tapping. You're not lunging. Elbows high. From the front. Just working those legs a little more. Shoulders are down. You can do this without the band. Elbows are high. 8, 7, 6, don't swing. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weights down. Woo! Take that band off. Good job. I like to do at least 2 things with it. Woo! tap it out. We're gonna do a full burpee here, bringing it all the way down, chest to the floor. I don't think we've done these yet. Make sure you have a mat or a nice soft surface. So we're gonna come down, bring it down, in, up, all the way down, lift the arms and legs. So it has a little bit of a Superman component to it. So it's a Superman burpee, where you lift the arms and the legs, getting a little bit more core. Now you don't have to jump. Right here, you don't have to jump, you can just lift. Woo! 4, 3, 2, one more. Woo! Good job. Little variation. Nice job. Woo, how we doing? All right, we'll work the triceps, the biceps, chest, shoulders, back. Woo, we did it all. We're gonna hit the biceps again, and then we're gonna go down to the mat, do a side laying tricep, and then we'll finish with some abs. Fair? We have one more for the biceps though, and it's gonna be a little bit cardio. So you're gonna squat to the side, bring it up, overhead. You don't have to go overhead if you don't want to. Our weights are gonna start here, and I'll show you a harder version as we go. So we're gonna go down, up, bicep curl, overhead press, bicep curl. So it's a side to side squat. Both heels are down, both knees are bent. So you're gonna keep going with these. You can also do it with one weight, holding onto the head of the dumbbell. This is the low impact version, but it's not low intensity. A lot going on here. You keep going with these. I'm gonna show you the harder one. Now we're gonna bring the weights in here, feet are together, squat, overhead, overhead. Pick your poison. Again, it's harder to jump both feet out. Keep your chest up. Let's try 4 more. 4, you can switch versions. 3, 2, last one. Woo! Weights down with control. Woo! Nice job. Good work. All right, before we go down on the floor for triceps, we're just gonna bring that heart rate down a little more. Grab your water, keep your feet moving. Every time I stop for water, you never see me stop. Even a march in place is fine. Woo! All right, wipe it down, there's sweat here. It's real. All right. Nice, easy squats. All right, this is where you can really focus on your form. We're just gonna do 25 good, clean squats, no weight. All right? So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I want you to go deep though. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick your toes up in your sneakers, second set. Third set, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like to do those without weight every once in a while. Bring it down so that you can really focus on the depth of the squat. This one's a great one to do for the tricep if you don't have weights at your house, okay? So your knees are gonna be bent. You're gonna take this arm forward This arm wraps around. This arm's gonna graze the floor. You're gonna be working this tricep. Head up. Make sure to hold your head up. Don't let your head do this. Hold your head up. Use your neck muscles here. Palm is down. Spread your fingertips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it all the way down without putting weight on it. 6, 7, 8 again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. The biggest mistake I see on that one is this arm doesn't graze the floor. You're going to stay on this side, get your loop, put it above your knees. If you don't have one, do not worry about it. There's lots of ways you can make these harder. So you're gonna have your knee bent, your knee and ankle parallel. You're up on your elbow. What you're not is here, okay? There's a tendency to roll back. You wanna be either up on your elbow or all the way down. Those are the two positions. That's a deal breaker for me to keep you in good alignment. So we're gonna take this leg up. Now, we're gonna lift and lower halfway. Now, if you don't have a band and you wanna make it harder, straighten your leg. If you do have a band and you wanna make it harder, straighten your leg. Your leg is in line with your torso here. We're not out on an angle. Breathe. You're also working this oblique. So we're gonna do a few more of these. We'll have to do it on the other side with those triceps. Keep your ear off your shoulder. 4 more here. Remember, at any time you can bend your knees. Make that lever smaller. Hold it up and pulse for 3. Halfway down. Keep the band stretched. Don't let it wiggle. I don't know what kind of band you have. Mine is pretty tight. 4 more and you're done. Halfway down. So we're never letting that muscle relax. 2 more. Last one. Bring it down, rub it out. Now, I had the band on. If you had a band on, you're gonna feel it a little more. If you don't have a band on and you need to keep going and do another set or make it harder, go for it. Come on up, a little stretch before we go to the other side. Take the leg you just worked, just cross it over, gently press that knee in, keep your chest up, and we'll go to the other side. Keep your band on. Better yet, we're gonna do the legs first, and then we'll do the tricep press push-up. So you're gonna stay on your elbow. Really engage your core before you start. That way it'll just be in nice and tight and you'll know what that feels like. We're gonna take that top leg. Second side is just a little bit harder. You're gonna lift and lower halfway. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Just means it's a little bit more challenging. The core is a little bit more fatigued. Now, if you wanna make it harder, with or without the band, ouch. Straighten, abs are tight. Don't let that band wiggle. So how's everybody doing? Woo, I wish I was there with you, looking at you guys. I miss everybody. I can't wait to get back to the gym. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. But this is a really nice forum. And I'm gonna continue with these videos even after I go back to the gym to teach. Make sure that leg's in a line with the spine. 2 more. Don't forget about those pulses. Pulse it up for 3. We only have 8 of these. Halfway down. That core is working too. Breathe through it. Say, I can do it. 4 more. You can point or flex your foot here. It doesn't matter. Just try not to lock the knee. It can be straight, but don't overlock it. 2 more. Feel your abs. 1 more. Feel that leg. lower it down, good job. Just take that leg in front of you to stretch. I don't want to sit up right now because we're gonna work the tricep. All right, knees bent, you can keep your loop on. You're gonna bring it down. You're gonna have, can you guys see me? You're gonna take this arm forward, this arm's underneath, knees are bent, spread the fingertips, really use your whole hand, not just the palm and all that pressure on the wrist. So right now you're leaning on this arm, but we're gonna be bringing it up and then you're not gonna come down here till we're finished. So we're gonna be right here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You might have to reposition. I needed to. Elbow presses back. Bending and straightening the elbow is key for triceps. Remember we did the kickback? Same thing. We do a narrow push-up, like a tricep push-up, same thing. I think we have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Good job. All right, come on up. All right, let's just stretch that other leg that we worked. Take it across. Little stretch. Woo! All right, we're gonna work the abs a little more. We have about maybe 4 exercises and then we'll cool it down. So I'll do a little stretch with you at the end. All right, so the first one, you can do it on your knees or your toes. It's gonna be a down, up plank. Down, up plank. I have to look at my notes because I wrote these down. Okay, so down, up plank. You can do it on your toes. You can do it on your knees. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start on your elbows. You're gonna come up, up, down, down, and then the other arm up, up, down, down. If that's confusing, you can do 3 on one side, 3 on the other, but you wanna just lead with alternating arms. You don't wanna lead with the same side for the whole interval, all right? So, let's start on your elbows. Now, you can be here on your knees. You can go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. What you wanna do is keep those hips down like headlights. You don't want your hips to move. You can also do this in a regular plank. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Get started when you're ready. I'm gonna take my feet out a little wider. I'm alternating with the right, then I'm gonna go to the left. These are hard. Try not to drop your head. They require a little bit of your concentration to squeeze those abs so that you're not, and I'm winded, these are hard, so that you're not moving those hips around. I forgot what side I was on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Sit back into child's pose. Oh, stretch it out. Come forward, lift the heart. Shoulders down. All right, on your back for butterfly sit-ups. So, these are hard, they're very humbling. You're gonna take your soles of your feet together and bring it down. Now I'm gonna be on a little angle here. You're gonna tap your hands behind you. Slowly bring the arms up, come up, tap, reach back. You're not rolling up until your arms come right here. You're gonna pause and then use your abs. Woo! So you're not adding momentum. If you're swinging too much, just keep your arms right in front of the shoulders. So right here, you can still bring your head down. You're not gonna have that tendency to really add that momentum. This also gives your hips a nice stretch. You can bring your palms together. You want to go all the way down and all the way up. We rarely bring the head down in a push-up, but this one, it's a little harder to get that full range of motion. You're also taking the hip flexors out of it and really just focusing on the core. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Oh, good job. All right, let's do a side plank. I know you guys are fried. I am too. All right. We're gonna come into that side plank. Now, you have a lot of options here. You can have your knees down and lift the hips. You can have your legs straight. That's the harder one. You can take the top leg forward. You're gonna be on your elbow for these. Don't let your shoulder, your ear go into your shoulder. Really stay lifted here. We're gonna hold it up. Bring your hand on your head. Hold it here. Drop and lift those hips. So it's lift and drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up. Now bring this elbow down for a crunch. 2. Don't just move the elbow, crunch. Look up and under you. Really feel that bottom oblique. 3 more. 2 and 1. Bring it down. Good job. Let's go to the other side. It's quality over quantity there. The more you can really go, breathe into it and twist, the better. If you're just moving that elbow, you're really not going to be doing anything for the core. So you want to make sure that you're working intelligently. All right, so pick your poison. Again, one side might be harder than the other. You're going to come up on that elbow, stack the feet, make sure the elbow's under the shoulder, hand behind your head, take it up. Really draw that navel into your spine. Three, 2, hold this one up, and crunch. 8, 7, look up and under. You might even lose your balance. 4, 3, squeeze. 2, I think I skimped here. We're gonna do 2 more. I think I miscounted. Last one, and bring it down. Woo, 1 more thing to do. All right, and then we're gonna stretch, I promise. All right, bring the legs up. We're gonna lower and lift. Now, your hands are gonna be behind your head. You can also have your head down here, okay? You can have your arms up. You can have them a little bit behind. Play around with it. We're gonna take the legs down and up. Remember we did these 1 at a time? You can also do that 1 at a time. We're gonna keep the hips down. Head, neck, and shoulders up. We're gonna go down and up. I like to have my feet together here. Woo. Now don't worry about how low you go. You wanna make sure your navel stays pressed in, and you can totally do these 1 at a time. Now if you wanna make it harder, you're gonna take those arms up behind your head. If you want, you can bring right here or down at your sides. Really play around with it. You can also have them to support your head. I like this version because I can focus a little bit more on getting lower and keeping my abs tight. We're gonna do 4 more. 3. I'm gonna get my arms up for the last 2. 1 more. Hug your knees in. You did it. Roll side to side. Woo. Awesome job. We're gonna stretch out a little bit. Bring your feet down. Let's take a full body stretch. So you're gonna reach your arms in one direction, your legs in the other. Let that rib cage come up. Big breaths here. point your toes, reach your arms up and your toes in the opposite direction. Don't hold your breath, just blow it out. And relax your toes to the side. All right, bend your knees. Take your right leg, bring it up, and then just point and flex the foot as you gently bring that leg in. Take that same leg, cross it over the opposite knee. Let that knee go to the side. You might want to just stay here. You're going to take your hands, thread through, and then just keep that knee to the side, this knee to the side. Gently pull this leg in. Now you can also do this with the head down. I like to do it with the head up. Tuck that chin a little bit, really pull. Get a nice stretch through the hip here, and you can even circle that ankle around. Big breath in, blow it out, change sides. We're starting with this leg up, this leg's bent, and then you can point and flex, you can roll around here. Just keep bringing the leg in a little bit, feeling that stretch through the hamstring. I don't like to straighten the knee all the way here. It's fairly straight, but there's a little micro bend I have. I'm not locking that knee. Take that same foot, cross it over. Now I'm a little tighter on this side, so just let that muscle relax a little bit, maybe help it along with pressing it to the side. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders, thread your hands through, and then keep that knee to the side. Head can be up or down here. You can also roll that ankle around a little bit here, but just keep that pressure, keep pressing that hamstring with your hands in. Shoulders are down here, and release it. Good job. Hug your knees in one more time, and then you can rock side to side here. Hold it in, lift your head up, rock and roll up. Nice job. Just sit with your legs crossed and just take a few deep breaths here. If you want to do a few more stretches, feel free. If you guys have any questions, you can always comment under the video or message me on my business page, In The Zone Fitness LLC on Facebook. I hope you guys had a great time with me. I enjoyed this workout so much. It's one of my favorites. Kind of get everything in and done. Let's take a deep breath up together. Bring your hands to your heart and put a little love in your heart and send it out to the world. Be home, be safe, and have a great day. Bye, guys.